It's just amazing how many people on the Diddy party list that are supporting Kamala, too.
Yeah, seriously. It's like insane.
Publicly, openly, all in.
Yes. It's like J-Lo was like his ex-girlfriend.
Elon Musk and Ellen DeGeneres spark Hollywood speculations. Hollywood is buzzing with whispers as A-list celebrities make sudden and unexplained moves, sparking rumors of hidden scandals and secret agendas. Elon Musk and Joe Rogan have thrown fuel on the fire with cryptic comments, tying some of these exits to the ongoing controversies surrounding Sean Diddy Combs. As legal battles intensify, questions swirl about what these stars might be running from, and whether their connections to Diddy play a role in their sudden disappearances. Ellen DeGeneres in the UK escape. One of the most talked about moves comes from Ellen DeGeneres, who recently relocated to the UK. Elon Musk stirred speculation by revisiting an old 2016 tweet where Ellen affectionately referred to Diddy as Cuddle MC Snuggle Stuff on his birthday. Musk reshared the tweet with a raised eyebrow emoji, igniting theories that Ellen's move was more than just a change of scenery. Could she be dodging fallout from Diddy's mounting legal troubles? Diddy's arrest in September sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry as charges of racketeering and trafficking surfaced. Prosecutors allege he and his associates coerced women into inappropriate activities, and accusations of freak-off parties added to the scandal. Ellen's previous appearances on Diddy's show and lighthearted jokes about attending his infamous parties are now being revisited in a darker context. A new perspective on old ties. Clips from Ellen's talk show are making the rounds again, particularly one where she joked about attending Diddy's lavish events. In hindsight, fans are questioning whether her banter hinted at a deeper connection to Diddy's world. Social media erupted with debates, with some suggesting Ellen's move was a strategic escape from the growing storm. Despite the rumors, Ellen has maintained a calm front, posting heartfelt tributes to her wife, Portia, and focusing on her personal life. But critics point out that Ellen's reputation has already faced challenges. Accusations of a toxic workplace culture on her talk show damaged her image. And while she addressed these issues in her Netflix special, the Diddy scandal has reignited questions about the company she kept. Reputation under scrutiny. Ellen's history is being re-examined in light of her association with Diddy. Former employees and even her personal bodyguard have spoken out about her demanding and distant demeanor, contradicting the be kind image she projected on screen. Her reputation took another hit after the tragic death of her longtime DJ, Stephen "Twitch" Boss, in December 2022. While his passing was officially ruled a suicide, conspiracy theories have tried to link it to the darker narrative surrounding Hollywood. A web of connections. As Diddy's legal drama unfolds, Ellen isn't the only one facing renewed scrutiny. Her ties to Hollywood's elite, many of whom are now distancing themselves from Diddy, have raised eyebrows. Fans wonder whether Ellen's decision to relocate is purely personal or part of a broader effort to sever ties with a crumbling empire. The bigger picture. Elon Musk's playful yet pointed remarks have only added to the speculation, with fans wondering whether he knows more than he's letting on. Musk's track record of stirring controversy makes his commentary hard to ignore, especially when paired with resurfaced clips and social media chatter. As the dust settles, the real question remains: how many in Hollywood knew about Diddy's alleged actions, and how far were they willing to go to protect their careers? Ellen's story may just be one piece of a much larger puzzle that's starting to unravel in the public eye. Ellen DeGeneres and the conspiracy buzz. Ellen DeGeneres has been facing renewed speculation about her connections to Hollywood's elite and recent controversies. Social media is buzzing after Elon Musk reignited interest with a cryptic post about Ellen's move to the UK. The speculation ties her relocation to past connections with Sean Diddy Combs, who is currently facing serious legal troubles. Elon's post resurfaced a 2016 tweet where Ellen affectionately referred to Diddy as Cuddle MC Snuggle Stuff. While seemingly playful, the comment gained new attention following accusations against Diddy, including racketeering and coercion. Fans quickly began speculating whether Ellen's move abroad was an attempt to distance herself from any fallout related to these allegations. Adding fuel to the fire, old clips of Ellen interacting with Diddy on her show have resurfaced. In one, Ellen jokes about attending Diddy's infamous parties, sparking debates about whether the banter was harmless or hinted at deeper ties. While Ellen has maintained a calm public demeanor, sharing heartfelt tributes to her wife Portia on social media, questions about her past associations linger. The tragedy of Stephen "Twitch" Boss. The loss of Ellen's former DJ, Stephen "Twitch" Boss, in December 2022 also added another layer of speculation. While his death was ruled a suicide, conspiracy theories emerged linking his passing to possible knowledge of high-profile scandals. These theories remain unfounded, but they have fueled further gossip. Ellen publicly mourned Twitch, describing him as pure love and light, and expressing her heartbreak over his loss. However, critics continue to revisit Ellen's past controversies, including accusations of fostering a toxic work environment, leaving some to question the authenticity of her public persona. Oprah Winfrey's controversial connections. Meanwhile, Oprah Winfrey has also faced renewed scrutiny over her relationships with influential but controversial figures. Her ties to Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, and John of God have sparked debates about her judgment and role in Hollywood's elite circles. Oprah's past appearances at Diddy's high-profile events and friendships with other embattled celebrities have drawn criticism. While she publicly condemned Weinstein after allegations against him surfaced, critics questioned whether she had been aware of his behavior earlier. Singer Seal notably called out Oprah for what he saw as hypocrisy, suggesting she had turned a blind eye to wrongdoing. Oprah also promoted John of God, a self-proclaimed spiritual healer, on her show in 2010. Years later, he faced serious accusations involving abuse, leaving Oprah's endorsement under scrutiny. Although Oprah later expressed support for his victims, questions remain about her role in amplifying his image. Oprah's Leadership Academy controversy. Adding to Oprah's challenges, her $40 million Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa, launched in 2007, faced abuse allegations shortly after opening. A matron at the school was accused of mistreating students, although she was later acquitted. Oprah called the incident devastating and vowed to implement stricter safety measures. Despite her efforts to rebuild trust, the scandal left a lasting impression. Rumors of misconduct and cover-ups continue to circulate, further complicating Oprah's legacy as a philanthropist. Conclusion: fame, power, and accountability. Both Ellen and Oprah have built careers based on likability and trust. Yet their ties to Hollywood's most controversial figures have left fans questioning how much they really knew. While both women have publicly addressed past controversies, the internet's long memory keeps these stories alive. For Ellen, her cheerful image has been overshadowed by workplace allegations and resurfaced connections to embattled figures like Diddy. For Oprah, her friendships and endorsements have sparked debates about whether her influence shielded problematic individuals from scrutiny. As more stories unfold, one thing is clear: Hollywood's brightest stars aren't immune to scandal, and their past connections often resurface in ways they never expected. Whether these controversies fade or grow larger remains to be seen, but fans are certainly paying attention. Oprah Winfrey's school controversies. Oprah Winfrey's $40 million Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa was meant to be a safe haven for underprivileged girls, but it has faced its share of troubling incidents. Shortly after its 2007 opening, the school was rocked by allegations of misconduct, leading Oprah to take swift action by firing staff and revising policies. Unfortunately, more controversy followed in 2009 when 7 students were suspended for inappropriate behavior towards their classmates. Oprah again acted quickly, replacing the headmistress and implementing stricter oversight, but questions about the school's safety lingered. In recent years, wild rumors about missing girls from the academy began circulating online. Despite a lack of credible evidence, these speculations sparked concern and conspiracy theories. Oprah, who has openly shared her own experiences as a survivor of abuse, emphasized her dedication to protecting the students, but the stories surrounding the school continue to generate heated debates. Adding to the scrutiny, Oprah's connections to embattled figures like Sean Diddy Combs have kept her in the spotlight. While Oprah has distanced herself from Diddy following recent legal troubles, critics continue to question how much she knew about the controversies surrounding him and others in her circle. Leonardo DiCaprio's social life under the microscope. Leonardo DiCaprio's romantic life is no stranger to internet chatter, but his recent vacation in Rome with 26-year-old model Vittoria Soretti has sparked more than the usual gossip. The couple was seen strolling through historic landmarks, but fans couldn't help but connect the timing of his trip to Diddy's ongoing legal issues back in the US. DiCaprio has long been associated with Diddy's iconic white parties in the early 2000s, lavish gatherings attended by Hollywood's elite. Old photos of Leo and Diddy from these events have resurfaced, leading some to question whether DiCaprio's past connections are more than just casual party appearances. A source close to the actor quickly dismissed the speculation, insisting that Leo only attended a few parties decades ago and has no ties to Diddy's current legal troubles. However, the internet isn't quick to forget, and Leo's name has become part of the broader conversation about celebrity circles and accountability. The dating debate. Leo's infamous age rule. While the Diddy rumors swirl, DiCaprio's dating history remains another hot topic. His relationships with women in their early 20s and the apparent trend of ending things before they turn 26 have fueled criticism about power dynamics in Hollywood. Fans have compiled viral charts showing Leo's age increasing while his girlfriend's ages stay the same, sparking debates about whether his preferences reflect a larger issue of control. Critics argue that while the relationships are consensual, the pattern raises concerns about the treatment of women in the entertainment industry. With Vittoria Soretti recently turning 26, social media has been buzzing with comments speculating whether their relationship will last or follow Leo's usual trend. Others joked about the timing of the romance, with one user quipping, "Italy's beautiful this time of year, especially when Hollywood's too messy." Hollywood's reputation on the line. The headlines surrounding Oprah and DiCaprio highlight a broader trend in Hollywood. Powerful figures facing increased scrutiny over their associations and personal lives. For Oprah, her philanthropic efforts and connections to influential individuals have come under the microscope, raising questions about accountability and oversight. Meanwhile, DiCaprio's dating habits and past party appearances continue to fuel debates about celebrity culture and influence. While both stars have built careers as icons of success, these stories show how quickly reputations can be questioned in the age of social media. Whether these controversies fade or lead to lasting damage remains to be seen, but one thing's for sure: Hollywood's elite will continue to make headlines, for better or worse. Leo's ties to controversial figures. A complicated legacy. In recent headlines, insiders claim that Leonardo DiCaprio is focusing on his career and new relationships. However, the internet has not forgotten his past connections to some controversial figures. Most notably, his links to Joe Low, the Malaysian financier at the center of the massive 1MDB scandal, have resurfaced. Leo seems to have an uncanny ability to find himself in the middle of complicated situations. His association with Low, who is accused of embezzling billions from a sovereign wealth fund, has once again become a topic of conversation. The controversy surrounding DiCaprio includes allegations of receiving luxury gifts and attending extravagant yacht parties funded by money that was allegedly misappropriated. Joe Low, a financier with a reputation for using questionable means to accumulate wealth, was also deeply involved in Hollywood. He used billions of dollars from the 1MDB fund to finance films and host lavish parties that attracted Hollywood's elite. One of the projects he funded was The Wolf of Wall Street, in which DiCaprio starred. Through this partnership, DiCaprio's name became tied to Low's financial dealings. When Low's business practices were exposed, the situation became more complicated. Low wasn't just funding films. He was living a life of excess, throwing massive yacht parties that became the talk of the town, with A-list celebrities like Paris Hilton, Megan Fox, and Kim Kardashian in attendance. The wealth on display at these events was jaw-dropping. However, the money for all this excess came from allegedly stolen funds, leading to significant scrutiny. DiCaprio's involvement in these parties and events was not limited to attendance. He is reported to have received extravagant gifts, including a Picasso painting, all paid for by Low. Once investigations into Low's activities intensified, DiCaprio returned the gifts, distancing himself from the controversy. Sources close to him suggest that he was unaware of the origin of the money, describing his role as that of an actor simply doing his job. While this may be true, it raises questions about how much DiCaprio really knew about the source of the funding behind these events. Another major figure tied to DiCaprio's past associations is Sean "Diddy" Combs. Diddy's infamous white parties were another hotspot for Hollywood's elite, and DiCaprio was often in attendance. With Diddy now facing legal issues, including serious accusations related to coercion, some wonder how close DiCaprio was to these troubling connections. The actor's participation in these events has raised eyebrows, especially in light of Diddy's ongoing legal battles. Social media users have not been kind, with many questioning DiCaprio's ties to both Joe Low and Diddy. Despite DiCaprio's efforts to distance himself from these figures, his past associations continue to haunt him. Returning the gifts he received from Low may have been an attempt to sever ties with the scandal, but his connections to both men have left a lasting impact on his public image. As the 1MDB scandal continues to unfold and Diddy's legal troubles escalate, it seems likely that DiCaprio's past ties to these figures will continue to be a subject of conversation. The scrutiny surrounding these associations raises a key question. How much did DiCaprio know, and was he complicit in any way? These aren't just casual encounters. Both Low and Diddy were deeply embedded in Hollywood's high society, and DiCaprio was right in the middle of it all. Ashton and Mila. facing drama and legal scrutiny. In other Hollywood news, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis are reportedly considering leaving the spotlight behind. The couple is caught up in two major scandals, both of which have put a strain on their public image. One involves their controversial support of Danny Masterson, who was convicted of serious charges. The other concerns Ashton's long-standing friendship with Diddy, who is facing accusations of racketeering and other allegations. Kutcher and Kunis' connection to these figures has placed them under intense scrutiny, with fans and the media questioning how their careers and marriage will be affected by the fallout. Ashton's bond with Diddy goes back to the early 2000s, when the two became friends after Diddy allegedly warned Ashton not to prank him on MTV's Punk'd. Their friendship grew, and they were often seen together at glamorous Hollywood events, including Diddy's renowned white parties. These parties were once symbols of elite Hollywood glamour, but revelations about Diddy's alleged involvement in illegal activities have cast a darker shadow over these gatherings. Ashton has kept quiet about his experiences at these parties, but past comments about not being able to share certain things have resurfaced. In a 2019 interview, he hinted at secrets he couldn't reveal, which now seems more like a cryptic acknowledgement of Hollywood's mysteries than a lighthearted comment. But with Diddy's legal issues now dominating headlines, fans are raising questions about Ashton's involvement. Sources claim Ashton attended only a few social and business events with Diddy. However, critics are highlighting a contradiction between Ashton's activism against human trafficking and his association with someone accused of serious crimes. This has put Ashton in a difficult position, and the public is eager to see how he will navigate this situation, especially with Diddy's ongoing legal troubles. Another issue complicating Ashton and Mila's public image is their support for Masterson, who was convicted of serious charges. The couple faced backlash after writing letters in support of Masterson, which some saw as minimizing the victim's experiences. This led to Ashton stepping down from his role at the anti-trafficking organization Thorn, which he co-founded. With all of this turmoil surrounding them, rumors are swirling that Ashton and Mila are considering moving abroad, possibly to Europe, to escape the relentless media scrutiny. While insiders suggest they may seek a fresh start, some believe that moving away won't be enough to escape the public's gaze. One Twitter user even pointed out that you can't outrun the internet. As their personal and professional lives continue to unravel, Ashton and Mila's next steps will be watched closely. Whether or not they move abroad, the pressure they're facing to rebuild their image seems ever present. Will they manage to escape the media frenzy, or is this just the beginning of an ongoing saga? A complex web of Hollywood connections. In conclusion, celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio, Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis, and even Diddy find themselves at the center of major controversies due to their connections with controversial figures. The drama continues to unfold, with fans and the public watching closely to see how these stars will navigate the challenges ahead. While some may try to distance themselves from the scandals, the past connections remain a topic of heated discussion, and the future looks uncertain for these celebrities as they face the consequences of their past associations.